So you've all heard the grim reports of the retail sales showing one of the weakest holiday shopping seasons in decades. Well, this is all according to retail data gathered by MasterCard advisors. They say a weakened economy, mounting job losses, and tighter credit lines may have consumers spending a whole lot less. Of course, that is leaving retailers bracing for a sluggish end of year. But my next guest says that sales numbers are actually a whole lot better than what is being reported. Fox Business contributor and retail analyst Heetha Prabhakar is here to explain. I woke up on December 26th, read all the papers.
Right.
All quoted MasterCard advisors. They said terrible holiday sales, electronics, appliances down 27%, luxury down 35%. You say, though, it's actually not as bad as MasterCard advisors is saying?
Right. Well, Heather, we have to think about something here. I made a phone call to MasterCard advisors, and I asked them how they calculated those numbers, and most of those numbers are coming from purchases on MasterCards. Hello?
Not everybody has a MasterCard.
Not everyone has a MasterCard. Not everyone's using those credit cards. And the estimations of cash and check, I mean, those are just estimations. They don't know exactly how much people are spending in cash and in check. So I do think the numbers are going to be low, but I don't think they're as low as they're quoted here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when you go into stores and you look at these just enormous discounts, I bought a few cashmere sweaters, 65, 70% off.
Right.
I mean, you're paying nothing for some of this stuff. That can't be sustainable for these retailers in the long term.
Not at all. I mean, that is a squeeze on their profit margins. It's a good thing for us consumers, but for the retailers, no. But they are trying to get their inventory out. So in that sense, yes, they're pretty much giving away that merchandise, but that's not going to do any good for any of the retailers in the long run.
Okay, so they just bought entirely too much stuff last year, not knowing that the economy would be as tough as it was. They're looking to get that stuff out, bring new stuff in. They'll probably buy less this year.
Hopefully, if they know what they're doing, they'll definitely buy less. And I'm hoping that they've learned from the past mistakes. But yes, that's exactly what happened. If you think about it, last summer, they anticipated everyone going out and shopping, but they didn't anticipate the rise in gas prices. No one wanted to get in their cars. Everyone was trying to save.
That's right.
So
what about retailers for 2009? Are we going to see a whole rash of them go out of business because they can't sustain these deep discounts?
Right, but you have to think about the retailers that are going out of business. These are retailers that expanded very quickly. People like The Gap, and The Gap isn't going out of business, but they are shutting down a few stores.
Well, you see them on every corner.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Think about Talbots and Ann Taylor. They're having issues as well, but they were having merchandising problems for a very long time. So it's not necessarily the drop in sales. It's really about the fact that, you know, these are mismanaged stores.
Okay, what about, just lastly, appliances, electronics? When is the best time to buy? I'm looking for a refrigerator. They're only offering me 10% off. Lots of other folks out there, I'm sure, want a new refrigerator or oven. When is the best time to buy?
For appliances and electronics, I'm telling everyone the first and second week of January, especially the big ticket items, and people are returning the smaller items that whole week, so there's going to be even deeper discounts.
All right, folks, look out for those discounts, and anyone know where I can get a cheap refrigerator? Write us here. Coming up next, thanks a lot, Heetha. Sure appreciate it. Look forward to having you back again. A live